I'm Sebastian, and this is for Mrs. Mann's class, and I'm reading Hip Cat by Jonathan London. Hip Cat. Oh. He was a hip cat, a cool cat, living all alone in a riverside shack. Ooby-Doo, John the Sack, Man Scat Man, the cool cat man. One day he said to himself, all I want to do is to make a jazzy music. So he picked up his sack, what his friends called him Axe. He tipped his bray and said, scat, cats, go, cat, go. Hip, cat, daddy-o, scat, and a horn to blow. And that's cat, scat. Hip, cat, moseyed along, singing a song, swinging his sack, and slipped into him. Minnie's can do on a fiddle and said, sweet Minnie, I want to blow my horn. Big Max, the Mix cat was reading poetry at the mic, stomping on the floor to the rhythm of his words, and when he was through, our hip cat hero with a horn to blow. To blow, blow. His sack bobbed and swung, screeched, and skunked, purred, and barked. The cats in the club said, go, cat, go. And Hip Cat wailed into that horn. He wailed like a song of longing, his song of joy, his song of loneliness and loneliness. And the crowd went crazy. The joint was jumping, toes tapping, cats bobbing, chairs dancing, and shadows hopping. Still tapping his toes and bobbing his head, Hip Cat stopped blowing and started Ooby-Dooing his instead. His new friends loved him, and many hugged him. He was a bad cat, a mad cat, a rad cat. But Minnie could only pay him with peanuts. Now he was penniless. Hip Cat's daddy-o with a tail to wail. He hit all the jazz joints in town, looking for a kid that would pay him the rent. He was getting tired of living in that tent. But the joints were owned by the top dogs. If cats wanted to make it, they couldn't fake it, he said. If dogs can run free, why not me? So Ooby-Doo played his sax under the bridges. He played it in the fog and played it on the ridges. He played it all day and played it all night. He played for no pay, but he kept up the fight. But he had to eat. There is no money in sight. So he played his sack at all the tourist traps. Then he became the short order cook at the doggy dinner. But he knew he could do something a whole lot finer. One night he slipped back into Minnie's can-do. Minnie said, "Ooby-Doo, how do you do?" Ooby-Doo said, "I'm feeling kind of blue." Minnie said, "Sing it, you can do." Big Macs and some Minix, cats and minks were jamming on their axes playing song links. They said, "Who's that cat?" The cat from the sticks. They remembered and shouted, "Ooby-Doo! Do what do you do? Let the cats out of the zoo." He blew his horn and blew easy, and forlorn. Then he started singing better than ever. Remember the river where he was born. Then Ooby-Doo blew everybody away with his horn. And pretty soon, the world got around. Even the top dogs paid top dollar for Ooby-Doo to waltz at all the clubs. He played in Hungry Ick. He played in Hungry You. He played in Purple Onion. And when he was through, the crowd went hog wild. Now, whenever he went in style. He tore down his tent and paid the rent. He ate tall ice creams and paid his bills. They called him a jazz magician, a great musician and poet of the blues. And when he rode the cable car over the hill, his feet flew out of his shiny new shoes. Ooby-Doo shouted, "Do what you love to do and do it well." He was a hip cat daddy-o with a tale to tell. He told it with his music and his Ooby-Doo wah-diddy, wah-shooby-wah-dee. My cat is a kitty and we play all day. Even the fat cats and the river rats back home listened to his music on the radio. They called him one cool daddy-o. He was a hip cat, a hep cat, a cool cat, a bad, mad, rad cat. Ooby-Doo joined the sack, man, scat, man, a long sleep cat man. This book is Hip Cat, and he went to this place and he lived in a tent, and he played in this place where this other cat sang, and then he blew his horn, and he always went to this place. And what I liked about this book is when all the things where he went Ooby-Doo and stuff.